Okay, right. January 17th. Sitting in the junction. I'm here. I am 51. I am up the junction thanks to the. Oh, who did that song? Jules Holland was in the band. Google. Hang on. Yes! Tempted by the fruit of a squeeze. Right, up the junction by the squeeze. I have traveled 4,000 miles, leaving a pretty decent arrangement in Vancouver where I worked a lot last year, to come to Toronto, where I have yet to be hired, in the dead of winter because I have decided that in order to be a man, I must take control of my life. Stop hanging on the whim of the LA Vancouver industry and tell my stories, damn it. I am also going to write more of them, really dig down and see what I'm capable of, and somehow get published, produce my stuff, put the stories on the web, whatever. This is the center of Canada, whether the rest of the country wants to admit it or not. And anyway, that situation in Vancouver was just too stultifying. I couldn't breathe. I know I am an anachronistic anomaly, but I need my freedom. Yeah, period. No matter the cost, which seems to be to have to move occasionally. Hey, humans were nomadic before we made houses, right? So I have my artist's garret, one room in a boarding house owned and run by an expatriate Ukrainian named Vladimir, who feels his country should still be part of Russia, that they have somehow betrayed the former Soviet invaders by seceding. Okay. Anyway, a little room on the second floor of a little house on the end of a dead-end street in the junction, and right directly beside the actual junction for which the area is named. The railroad junction, to be precise. At least 12 lines of tracks upon which trains clank and wheeze by my room, mostly in the day, though the odd red eye rumbles by at 2 a.m. Vlad has, at this point, chosen to keep the house a constant 13 degrees Celsius, about 62 Fahrenheit. It's better than the minus 13 degrees outside on this brisk Toronto weekend, but still, typing is becoming a bit difficult, my numb fingers hammering artlessly against the keyboard like a gaggle of drunken crane flies against the wall. The room is furnished. There is a bed and what must be the Russian version of a blanket. It is marginally thicker than a sheet. I only hope they turn the furnace on a bit before bedtime. Ah, yes, living the artistic writer's life, all right. Unfortunately, with Vladdy's help, that writer is Alexander Solzhenitsyn, and this is the bloody Gulag Archipelago reincarnate. So there is a great little hoodie around me. Quaint and cute stores, indie coffee shops, hell, even the Starbucks automatons realized they had to get a little bit rustic in order to compete. Doesn't improve on the cardboard and confetti-flavored confections they proffer, but it does look kind of authentic. There's a used bookstore right on my corner that looks like a cross between a horror movie set and a hoarder's apartment. You literally have to turn sideways to get through the stacks of books and stacks of boxes, all vaguely lit and creepy. It's very cool. There's even the vague semblance of a rudimentary form of categorization for those who need that kind of bureaucratic imposition. I picked up a book by Susan Sontag just because I kind of recognized her name. We'll start it tonight.